Imagine this. I walk into the locker room of my sports club, and as soon as I walked in, everyone greeted me with a big smile, and everyone was positive and grateful that I'm there. Even though I'm like the new one. I've been just playing in the sports club for like 2 months. But for some reason, I'm so popular there, I can't even describe it. There are 2 reasons for that. Maybe because I'm sort of good at the sport itself and I do help the team a lot. Or the second reason, because I have read this book, How to Influence and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. This is my absolute favorite book of all time, and I would highly recommend you to read it. It literally doesn't matter if you're a teacher, a parent, a student, or whatever. You're not only going to be a better speaker, but also a better listener to help those around you. And I think this is like so valuable for everyone that it should be mandatory in every school class from now on. By the way, this book is not new, it's sort of old, but even till this day you can find this book in your local bookstore. Even in Germany, where I live, you can find the English version, and I think that speaks for itself. I think you can tell by the length of this video, this is not the full guide on this book, and I will not go over every single principle that is mentioned in there, but I may do that actually in the future. I will actually tell you the top 3 points I got out of this book, just to get you a quick overview on what you could expect when buying this book. Number 1, you can't win an argument. I'm going to read a small section of the book to you so you can understand what I mean by that. You can't win an argument, because if you lose it, you lose it, and if you win it, you lose it. Why? Well, suppose you triumph over the other man and shoot his argument full of holes and prove that he is non compos mentis. Then what? You will feel fine, but what happened about him? You made him feel inferior. You have hurt his pride. He will resent your triumph, and man convinced against his will is of the same opinion still. This little section teaches you that arguing with people is not a good way into, getting them to your way of thinking. It often just results in both parties being unhappy. And it takes a lot of, practice and skill from both sides to actually get some positive benefit out of the argument. The only way to win an argument is to avoid it completely. Number 2, if you're wrong, admit it. This sounds very reasonable, but most people actually don't follow it. If you know you did something wrong, admit it fast and directly. Don't wish around and, try to get out of the situation. People will actually respect you more if you raise your hand and say, well, sorry, I was wrong. When someone hears that you admitted your mistake, they will limit the punishment for you. Imagine teachers going around and checking everyone's homework, and then he catches you. But now imagine, before even the lesson started, you went up to the teacher and told him honestly that you didn't have the homework. He will of course also have a punishment for you, but probably not as severe as like you trying to get it really fast down and you're trying to hide it or something. So being honest and admitting your wrongdoings right away is a much better way, and you will gain a lot more respect from other people. Number 3, make the fault seem easy to correct. I actually combined those 2 tactics yesterday because I forgot to send out an email to another parent, and I instantly wrote, well, sorry guys, this is my fault, but that doesn't mean that we can easily correct it. I will now instantly write the person, here's something. I instantly stepped in, admitted my wrongdoing, and made the fault seem easy to correct. This, made the others feel like, well, it probably wasn't that bad, and I instantly admitted it. So they were like more grateful that I then actually took the job and, did the work. As soon as you or someone else did a mistake, make it seem like very small and easy to correct, because this is just a more positive attitude for everything. You had a bad grade, well anyways, next time you'll be better. it isn't so difficult. Okay, you binged on your diet again, well, no problem, we can easily correct that. Make it not seem like a huge challenge and, well, the hope is lost. Make it literally seem very easy to correct. There are a bunch of more very great tactics in this book, and because I can't mention them all, I linked a video down below where someone goes over every single principle in this book in a very short way, and I don't think it's even an hour long, probably like 50 minutes or something. So click that link and see you soon.